On a brighter note,
us-
Warhammer 40K officially announced.
Ooh, looks sick.
Total War
Is there a
Warhammer
release
40K.
date?
Arc Raiders wins multiplayer game of the year, and no surprise here, GTA is most anticipated game. I don't even know why you'd have an award for that. That seems like pretty self-serving drivel to even give an award for that. But
I didn't see any announcements that were exciting to me. I was hoping so FromSoft is working on a new game. I was hoping for a new trailer, perhaps. It's nice that Arc Raiders won. I'm a little mad at Night Rain. They had a really great idea that they executed poorly on, didn't deliver enough new content. And the content there is all the fucking... Every least loved boss from Elden Ring is in Night Rain. And all the ones
watch a game trailer?
Enjoying, probably can't.
None of the good bosses are in.
Right.
good.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and then
The
everyone
only-
kept hoping, this is just day one. They'll release it later. I think Night Rain's got its last update ever. The DLC just dropped. And I was disappointed in the amount of content. And I beat the new bosses. Am I done with it? Close to it.
That sucks. Sorry, it was disappointing.
Do you bounce from different Soulsborne to Soulsborne? Because there's one for the Switch that's only on the Switch that's coming out, which I thought was a bizarre choice.
Yeah, so disappointed in that. I'm literally going to buy a Switch just to get it. It's called
So you are going to buy it.
It's called Duskblood. Yeah, I'm the idiot that they're banking on. And I can't not get it, even if it's $600 to try this one Gushdarn game. But I will give it a go. It's PVPVE, which is a really different thing for a Soulsborne. I don't even know how it works. You go out and slay monsters, or are you and your friends after some boss, and then I just go in there and fuck you up?
Like a Soulsborne extraction?
You can't tell very much based on the trailers. It's just like some slow-moving camera over some people that jump around. I don't know how to play. There's no gameplay. It's all like cutscenes, I think. And so I don't know much about it other than it's PVPVE or PVEVP. I'm not sure if there's a difference. And it's a Soulsborne.
Do you like Soulsborne that much that you think there won't be, and this might be a silly way to put it, an oversaturation, a collapse in the Soulsborne economy? Because there just seems to be one coming out all of the time, when I used to think of them as events, the new Dark Souls comes out, and this is the Soulsborne game of the year. Now it's just you got that Pinocchio game, I can't remember what it's called, the monkey game. Lies of Pea. There's a monkey game where you're like a gorilla.
Wukon or something.
Yeah.
I've played almost all of them. And I went back and played the old ones from 15 years ago. I've played in the last year and a half. I probably have 3,000 hours of Souls gameplay in me. And I really like it. I'm kind of on a shooter arc right now. I didn't see that coming. I'm sure I'll bounce back. But a lot of them suck. Lies of Pea was really good. They call it Lies of Peak in the community. That one they liked. But it really, to me, it's all about Elden Ring. Night Rain is kind of close to Elden Ring. And then everything else falls off a lot.
A little bit different. It's still gaming, but have you guys ever had this stretch where you kind of fall out of love with gaming, not for any particular reason?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm in that right now, and I used to love gaming. I've got an entire shelf of there, my GameCube collection. I still want to collect the GameCube games, but I look at them, I'm I don't want to fucking play anything. There's nothing new that I want to play. All of the shooters, these are just not for me anymore. I have a Switch. I played Mario Kart when it came out for 10 minutes. I'm I'm just not connecting with anything. And I've been in there right now for 4 years.
Triggers the addiction. Yeah, I've been out of it for years like that. And I was maybe I outgrew games. I don't know.
That's what I'm thinking.
And then I start going to bed hoping I can fall asleep quickly so I can teleport till morning.
That's the best place to be, really. It tells you have something you're earnestly.
I'm so excited for this game now.
The 40K RTS.
This is Total War Warhammer 40K. So it's from the Total War series of games. That looks so good. It's the first three quarters.
This is a true RTS with eco
this is not.
management,
No, this is what we play Total War together. It's where you build your armies and stick them on each other. There's gameplay though. In the last maybe quarter of it, the game you're thinking of is Dawn of War 4. That's the RTS with base building, which is also in the works. The Games Workshop is licensing their shit out well. It seems not to someone who's going to make them look bad. These look like really strong properties. That looks so good to me. And like I love that. Like I said, the first 3 quarters is all cinematic stuff, which is my bread and butter. And then at the end, you get a little bit of gameplay, and it looks. Really
dude, I remember when
to the end. I've never given that kind of game a chance. I was gonna say I don't like that kind of game, but that's not true. I see a top-down shooter or top-down control, whatever, and all the little pieces are small, and I've never given it a chance.
If you're down to try it, Woody, like when this comes out, it's a brand new RTS. We should all play it together. I will.
Which one?
I'll play it before the RTS one.
I
the
still
RTS
like girls.
Well, they're both RTSs. One of them is Dawn of War 4 with the base building, which looks
Dawn
like
of War 4 then, because that would
and then
the Total War version
is a much bigger property, I think.
Total War is RTS, but it's not in the same way because there's no balancing of economy. It's just you have a set amount of money, you purchase the units prior to fighting, and then you select and distribute your units as appropriate, or what you in the best way you anticipate your opponent to make.
It mirrors the tabletop in a lot of ways.
Yeah, it is. It pretty mirrors.
So you have 1,000 coin, and like an infantry unit is 100 coins, and a giant Titan is worth 500 coins, and you spend your money however you want. You bring that army, and you face another army where a person's done the exact same thing, and you have no idea going in who their general is. You know their race, but you don't know who they're bringing. You know if they're bringing a ton of giant dinosaurs or a million little ants. You know,
are they bringing Karlak or Kazrak or whatever that fucking red demon guy was when we were playing? That was so overpowered, it was absurd. He could just go to town. And so, well, I know Woody likes the world. Like Woody likes knowing there's a world, like an interesting place for it. And the old, I remember you linking me these originally, Kyle, and it's what got me wanting to play Warhammer 3 was like those Nurgle, and who are the other 2 gods? Like those trailers where it was like, Nurgle, and Tzeentch, Korn, and those trailers were fucking sick. And Nurgle, those were the coolest trailers I've ever seen for any video game ever. I'll have to link because it builds the world of these disparate armies fighting against one another in eternal struggle. It's very good.
You have me curious. I kind of want the links. I have a hard time ever thinking something's better than the Doom trailer.
Oh, I feel you. If you dip your toes into the lore a little bit, like if you just see a guy wearing green on your screen who looks big, you're like, oh, I bet he's tough. But if you know like his life story, you're like, that's Cadrak, Meshach, Abednego. He's coming to fuck some shit up. Do you know what he's done? He ate a star. He fucking shits asteroids. Like, you don't even know who you're messing with. His father is the god of all gods. When you know that stuff and you know about like his struggles in his childhood, like, I don't know, it adds a lot more to me. I'm reading Warhammer now. I'm reading Carcharodon books about the space shark, space marines who like sharpen their teeth down, and they're all shark themed. like
Space Marines, the outfit they wear, it looks ineffective and cumbersome and silly. They seem to move okay, but like, you get what I'm saying, right?
They talk about in the lore. There is so much lore about those suits, the different iterations of those suits, and how the black carapace, which is like a second skin that allows them to interface with each inch of them is interfacing with each inch of the suit, so that it feels like their own skin, and they're able to be extremely agile. And they run like, I don't know, 60 miles an hour or something like that. They're incredibly fast and agile in the lore. Although I get that the suits look odd.
They look clumsy.
Hard to imagine where the person's parts are exactly inside of them sometimes, especially when you get into like dreadnought armor and like Terminator armor, like the bigger phrases.
Yeah.
I love that shit so much. Like
that suit makes their ass look fat. I'm just saying.
Yeah. They don't show the ass too much. Actually, they usually give you that front view.
Makes them look fat in general. They all look like Brock Lesnar needs a diet.
They're all kind of look like Brock Lesnar out of their armor. They're kind of built like that. They're a bunch of.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, they're enormous. They're like 8 feet tall or some shit.
Oh, Kyle, these trailers are so sick. Blood for the Blood God, Skulls for the Skull Throne. These are the coolest video game trailers of all time.
That's
They
those
did
gods
such
are
a good
40k gods as well. So Korn and Nurgle and Tzeentch and the other
Slaanesh.
one, Slaanesh, are all 40k gods as well, and they each have their own champions and their own under demons, and there's this whole hierarchy amongst the demon kind. And the traitor space marines often make pacts and deals and are possessed and or controlled or working side by side with the demons. They're like, come down to a planet and do the most filthy rituals, torturing, like just the torture and pain and suffering is dissolves the gap between their hell universe and our real material universe, and they're able to bring the demons through, let them get in, start fucking shit up and corrupting the planet, and suddenly the planet is corrupted and it's this filthy bog of maggots and mucus and shit, and that corruption further weakens the bonds, and they're able to bring even more evil in, and you got to go down there and fight those fuckers who have magic. And so it's this mixture of fantasy and sci-fi where the Space Marines are often just like superhuman guys in power armor with swords and guns. And the enemy is often wizards and gods and demons and shit like that. But the Space Marines have their own wizards, of course, who are just fucking burning people with lightning out of their hands and making their skulls explode and shit like that. I love that fucking lore. It's so fun.
It's
anything in that universe. I'm